6:13 this morning and 74 degrees right now.
A new poll is highlighting the toll a school year can take on teachers. According to Gallup, kindergarten through 12th grade teachers report the highest burnout rate of all U.S. professions.
Yeah, but at Alamo Heights ISD, 2 educators are proving to be the exception. The district heads back to class today, this morning. So I spoke with a couple of elementary teachers with more than a century of experience combined.
This would be December of '72. Wow.
It never gets old.
This is a 5th grade class.
For Debbie Dixon and Carol
I got
Walters.
excited. I went into Walmart and bought all these folders and spirals. I love school supplies. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, really weird.
No matter
First students that I've ever had.
how many years they've had to do it.
We are 51.
51. This is starting our 51st
year
year
of teaching.
Teaching, they say, is their purpose.
It's the connection with the children first. It's that walking into the room, and they walk into the room, and you look at each other, and it's this energy that happens.
Combined, more than a century in the profession. Their teaching careers dating back to the early 70s.
I've taught in North Dakota, Minot, North Dakota. I've taught overseas in Japan. We came back to North Dakota. I taught in California. I've taught in Alabama. And then my last 34 years have been here.
Here is Alamo Heights ISD's Woodridge Elementary, where Dixon teaches 5th grade science and social studies. And Walters walks the same hallways, teaching the gifted and talented.
My favorite aunt, Henrietta, said, no, I think you need to be a teacher. Well, at that time, St. Mary's University didn't have elementary ed. So I ended up going to Incarnate Word and got a degree in elementary ed. And it was the best decision I've ever made.
And oh, how the times have changed.
We had slate chalkboards. Slate, so that when you were writing, pieces of slate would fall off. We had outdoor bathrooms.
Remember when we started, technology, when we would do note cards and when we were doing research? Oh gosh, the basic research projects were awful now that you think about them. And now we're on technology.
Like their students, the duo learned to embrace a new way over and over again.
People our age or my age, change is not easy. But that's what you have to do. You have to be flexible and adaptable to what the children want to do or see. Look at this. You wonder where these children are.
And no counting how many children they've seen by now.
I don't feel like I'm so old, but look at these sweet faces. You see them as they graduate, they go to elementary school, you make those connections through middle school, high school, and you see them getting married. And coming back.
And having kids.
Yes.
And then you have their kids.
Yes, and living in.
As for retirement.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
But we don't feel old. We're not getting old at all.
We are not.
We are not. They are growing up and getting old. We are still in the prime of life.
And you just gotta love them.
Yes.
So you guys know we've been promoting this story on air since Friday. And one of their former students, Miss Walters, a former student, saw it, called, left us a message and said that she was his teacher in 5th grade in 1974. Wow. And since then, she's had such a tremendous impact on him. He went on to become a teacher. Wow. He now has grandkids, and he beat her to retirement.
Oh, wow. That's saying something.
That tells you the impact that they've had on children for a long time.
They are a special duo. They really are. I really enjoyed that story.
I wonder how many students that they've taught.
Right? Thousands.
Good point.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's a big amount.